What's going on, y'all? So, yes, we are back. We are back. First of all, I want to say happy holidays. I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas the other day. I did, my sister popped up. I would tell y'all the reason why she really popped up, but she popped up because she did say she wanted to spend a weekend. That whole situation was crazy, but I was so glad that she popped up. And this is not my second oldest sister, the middle one. This is my youngest one, right? Because we really don't spend that much time because, she young, she doing her thing or whatever. So, for her to pop up and wanted to spend some time, that was cool. And then my mama popped up today. Girl, like, y'all, my mama popped up. I couldn't wait to get on camera and say this. That's one of the main reasons why I want to say this, because for those that know what's been going on with my mom and her health and all of that, and how she got sick earlier this year and all the medication and stuff, it kind of prevented her in her healing process to get back to where she was, to actually travel far, and when I mean far, like to get from where they stay at to where I'm at is almost 3 hours. They drove out here for 3 hours to come see me, whatever. And I was just like, whoa, that's what's up. Even though they was picking up my sister, my mama popped up. I was really surprised. It was her first time coming out here to my place, and she actually liked it. And, it made me really, really happy. And she looks really, really good. Okay, but anyway, my mama came to see me. Anyway, go tell me something. So next time I come out here, we're going to decorate. Decorate what? Listen, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, we gonna get up into this movie, Last Holiday. Now listen, somebody, I can't remember your name, but baby, you know who you are. That was like, he said, you gonna talk about Last Holiday? I said, sure am, because I was already had that plan for the holiday movie. This is the month of December. I just feel like December all the way to like probably the first or second week of January, we still in the like, joy feeling of the holiday seasons and stuff like that. And so, yes, Last Holiday was going to be one of my movies. And I just realized that for the Christmas movies that I've been doing, they've been basically outside of Krampus. It's been like black, joyful movies. And I didn't plan it that way, but it just so happened to be that way. I think I will do Preacher's Wife next after that. Well, I do want to talk about Sister Act 2, because I was looking at Sister Act 2 and something hit me. And I was just like, girl, what? But anyway, let's just get up into it. Last Holiday is a rom-com, if you want to call it, from Queen Latifah. Now, let me tell you something. It came out in 2006. I remember going to the movies to see this with my friend. I graduated from high school in 2005, summer of 2005. When this came out, this was when me and my friends, after we had our first year in college or whatever. Was it our first year in college or we were still in college? I don't know what month, but I know it came out in 2006. I know we all came together and we went to the movies to go see it. That was one of our situations where, we linking back up and we ain't seen each other in a minute, so let's go ahead and see what's good and all that. And so we went to go see the movie, right? I said, okay, this was cute. Now, let me tell you something. Queen Latifah is one of those women that it's two people for sure. I'm not a big rom-com type of person, but it is two actresses for sure that I would actually, and I know one of them get a lot of hate. For one reason, it's okay, but for another, we're not going to do that. Okay, but it's two actresses that I would actually look at all of their rom-com movies, their comedy movies, for real. Jennifer Lopez and Queen Latifah. I don't care what y'all say about Jennifer Lopez, because 9 out of 10, it may be true, okay? Especially when it comes to the vocals, okay? Not the me. Okay, girl, she sound like me right about now, and even on my worst day, I sound better. That's shade, girl, that's shade. But I'm just saying, but let me tell you something. I don't care what you say about Jennifer Lopez's vocal abilities, baby. When she get up into a movie, a rom-com movie, the stuff be so stupid sometimes. But sometimes the little stupid movies be the best ones, all right? And back in the day, we used to have a whole bunch of them, okay? Queen Latifah had some too. And, another Queen Latifah, I would look at them all. That last movie that but Jennifer Lopez did, when they was getting married on the island, and then they got taken over by them pirates or whatever, that shit was dumb, but it was funny as hell to me. I don't care what nobody says on Prime Video. I can't remember the name, but go watch it. Go look it up. Um, Queen Latifah is the same way. Not saying that the movies are dumb. And when I say dumb, I'm not saying it in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? Like a negative way. Dumb meaning like we know not to take it serious, okay? We know it's gonna be some stuff in there that's gonna be like, girl, what? But we always gonna still, it's gonna be a feel good, it's gonna be funny. And that's just how it is, especially with Queen Latifah movies or whatever. Cause listen, I know y'all saw Taxi and was like, girl, what? Like, excuse me, you want us to believe that was you riding that bicycle at the beginning of the movie? You really want us to believe that Queen Latifah? Okay. Which other one? Just Right. Oh my God, I should do Just Right. If y'all want me to do Just Right, put that down in the comments. Put it down in the comments because I do got a little things to say about that. Because girl, what? That movie kind of pissed me off. You wanna know? I love it though. We watch it each and every time it comes on. Who else? Of course, Last Holiday. All the Queen Latifah movies I watch, but you got to get into this one because it is the holiday spirit, and I feel like it takes place over Christmas and almost New Year's. And so we get this woman, and the way they try to make her look they tried so hard in this movie to make Queen Latifah look lowly, homely, plain Jane and everything, and she still look good. I ain't gonna listen. She looked regular, but she still was a nice looking woman. I don't know what type of lighting they did, or if they put makeup on her face to make her look not like a little lighter, but a little darker than what she was or whatever, to make it look like, you know, because I know her eyebrows was fuller and everything when we first see her. To give her that, or she wasn't wearing makeup at all. That's probably what it was. And so you get this woman named Georgia Bird. She's down in New Orleans, and she was bothering me so much. That's part I was like, what do the people who are from New Orleans, what do y'all feel about Queen Latifah's accent? Okay, because I was listening so hard for the New Orleans accent, right? And I didn't hear Nan accent. I ain't hear Nan Creole. I ain't hear Nan Cajun. I ain't hear nothing. Okay, you know, all I heard was baby, and the way that she said baby, you could tell that she was trying to say it in a New Orleans way, but it really wasn't. Because I know a couple of New Orleans people, and I just be like, girl, that ain't it. That's you tried. It was cute. And she worked at this like department store, retail store, whatever. It's somewhat like a JC Penney. Okay, that's what it was. You know, it got everything up in there. She's doing cooking demonstrations and all this stuff. She got this friend, this white girl, who's basically like the one that's, you know, I feel like every quiet person, every introverted person needs somebody in their life that's a little bit more extroverted than they are, you know, to push them out their little square a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Push them out their circle into a square, okay? And then put them in a pentagon or something like that, you know? And that's what her friend was. And I'm glad that she at least had a friend and she wasn't by herself. That was her work buddy. That was, you know, you got that one work buddy that's always trying to get you in trouble or whatever, but y'all just trying to make stuff fun. And we knew that, you know, she had a little crush on another guy that worked there. His name was Sean, played by LL Cool J. Another thing about Queen Latifah movies that we know, and we're not going to, we just keep on watching, but we know what it is. Her love interest. We ain't going to say nothing. We just going to keep on going with the flow. Like, girl, if you love it, we love it too. But we know the tea and you do too. But anyway, I was like, girl, what? Okay. You know, and then they had them acting all like shy to talk to each other and everything. And you know, I miss seeing such situations like that because it'd be so cute when you know two people are feeling each other, but yet they so scared to say something. Like one person is scared to make the first move and this person is scared to make the move, and see stuff like that. See, that's why you needed a friend like old girl that was Georgia friend, because you need somebody to push one of y'all asses to go ahead and say something, okay? Because you gonna let your shit, let your opportunity miss you back. You know what I'm saying? And you don't need that to happen. So yeah, and instead of just going ahead and saying, I like you, would you like to go out with me? Or hey, do you mind this or whatever? They rapping with each other and they're just, really shy and they're talking about this and talking about that. Next thing you know, they're talking about the grill and she winds up buying the grills. Like every time she talks to him, she winds up buying something from him instead, or using store credit to get something from him. Instead of just saying, look, let's drop the charades. We like each other, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, if all of this didn't happen to her, how long was y'all finna go back and forth playing games like this without opening up your mouth and saying that you wanted to be with each other? Or at least go out on a date. You know what I'm saying? And so you got that. But also with Georgia, her being so introverted, like on the one hand, I can relate to her. She plays the background. And I feel like at times I play the background a lot. I'm very much introverted. I'm more social on here than I am in like real life. It just takes a minute to get me out of my comfort zone. Like once I get comfortable with you, yeah, I'm all over the place. But in the very beginnings, yeah, I'm very quiet to myself or whatever. But I don't have a problem with being alone, but you don't want to be alone all the time. It's one of those situations. And then we see her going out there, excuse me, going to the store. She's getting her lean cuisine. She's trying to so-called watch her figure. I really don't feel like them lean cuisine meals do anything. I feel like, they really defeating the purpose because it's a lot of mess up in them that we really don't need with all these microwavable foods. But all right, that meal probably came out to what she went to buy. Probably came out to like a good $30. And then she had some coupons that probably took it down to a good $21. I said, girl, you know what? Y'all be still doing coupons. I wanted to get up into extreme couponing, but I don't have the time to even go through that. Because I just want to get in front of somebody or go see somebody actually go to work on some coupons. Meaning, if I'm in the store and I see you pull out a bag of coupons and I see that you got at least $300 worth of groceries, and then all of a sudden your total come up to be $235, and I'm gonna be like, goddamn bitch, teach me. Okay, that's what I want. But she go home and she fix her food, and she's the type of person that she's very much into cooking. She got her idol or somebody that she admires. Like she likes to look at the emeralds, and she admires this guy named Chef Didier. Okay, and they're out there in Prague, and this hotel called the Poop. Okay, the Poop. One of those. And so she's looking at Emerald and she's cooking dinners and stuff, and she cooks them for the little boy that stays next to her, and he played by an old boy that played on Big Mama House. Nia Long's son, Trent. Come here, Trent. But you got that going on, and it bothered me so much because if I cook some stuff, you damn sure I'm gonna take a piece. Yeah, I could cook for you. I could cook for your granddaddy or whatever. He probably, elderly or whatever. But I'm not finna just cook and then give it away. And then I sit here and eat this little microwavable, flimsy, no taste having ass dinner. No. She was bothering me with that. I said, ma'am, you better take... Portion control. That's all it is. Portion control. Okay. I said, But you know how kids are. Kids are so nosy. He done found her stuff. Found her book of possibilities and everything. Was she crushing on? Listen, I have never been in no situation where I was crushing on somebody so bad where I'm taking their face and putting it on this and this is our wedding photos. I have never did that. And if people do that, I would expect people who are children to do stuff like that, like little kids having their first crushes and stuff. Not no grown ass woman. So I was looking at Georgia like, girl, grow up, okay? So then she go back to work the next day or whatever, and she was talking to him, and she was talking to Shine. Next thing you know, because he was over there in cookware where she was, and he had opened up the cabinet or whatever, hit her in the head, right? She wound up passing out. And so the cabinet door, I should say. She winds up passing out. He takes her down there to the company's doctor or whatever. I said, they got a whole hospital downstairs. What's going on with that? I didn't know nothing about that. Do that really be happening? Let me know. But They do some tests and all that on her and kind of find out she had this disease. Okay, it's like a mask on her, or some mask or some stuff going on with her brain that was showing up on the X-ray, right? And the doctor, he was just so like out of it and confused, like this is an advanced case of this stuff. Because usually, if you catch it on time and in the beginning, it's not debilitating, it's not, life threatening or anything, you'll be okay. But they caught it at a worse time where now you only got 3 weeks to live and you have to get this cranial depressurize it or whatever, craniotomy, I don't know. Had to go do some brain surgery, right? And this is the part that bothered me so much. Because I understand you in the medical field, and I thought it's a course that they had to play or should take that should be about bedside manners and how to, comfort the people when you're talking to them to make them feel okay, even with the options, even if their options is null and void. You know what I'm saying? Because the insurance, they told her to go to the insurance. The insurance, her HMO wouldn't cover the whole thing. And then I'm sitting here like, so basically, see, this is how come our healthcare system is just trash over here in the United States, because other places got free healthcare. And then you got people that really need the freaking help. Now, what if she really had this illness and she really was, and you really just gonna send this lady out to die because her healthcare, her insurance don't cover the whole thing? And then she was like, girl, I pay for it out of pocket. She was like, well, girl, it costs almost $400,000, okay, out of pocket, plus this amount for anesthesia, and you would want anesthesia. I was like, ew, I just didn't like the coldness of it and everything. She didn't give her no options, and I just didn't understand. Here's my whole point, and this is what I'm getting from watching it recently. Why didn't Georgia? Well, because it wouldn't be no movie. But Georgia should have went and did a second option. She should have went and did a second opinion. But, we ain't going to do that because we so shocked and in our feelings. And she was trying to talk to one of the managers that, thinking he was all that. And he was just talking to people wrong or whatever. He wouldn't even listen to her. She trying to talk. He on the phone. He being rude and all this stuff. And, girl, she left that, He wanted her to stay because her department, see, this is what happens. You have to treat people right because you never know what they're going through and never know. They don't know how much you probably need them. And then when you keep on effing them over, they're going to leave and then you're going to be the one that's going to be stuck in a rut. And that's exactly what happened because they said that, Matthew Cragen's stores, all the departments are down except for hers, okay? Because people love her. She has a wonderful personality. She's very personable. She's very friendly and all that. And the people love her. And so now, she's gone and all your stuff is about to be down. And so she winds up going home. And, she was in her feelings and crying and all of that. And, looking at her books or the pictures that she took of food that she made. I should have ate that. You sure enough should have. You sure enough should have. I would have, okay? And it looked good too. And I love looking at stuff when it look like it smells good because 9 out of 10 it probably tastes good too. I said you made that good roasted chicken breast and you did not eat it at all. You didn't even lick the skin. You didn't do nothing. Like, come on, Georgia. But then, she called her sister, Tanya. Now, I was looking up some information on the movie, right? So, I'm looking, and I looked at the cast, and I'm seeing Halle Bailey. I said, excuse me, what? And then they said Chloe Bailey. I said, they were not up in last holiday. And I'm looking at the names. And mind you, I done watched this movie so many times. So many times, y'all. Girl, they were Tanya's kids. Tanya had 3 kids, 2 daughters and a boy. The boy name was Antoine, and I can't remember the girl's name, but they were Hallie and Chloe in the background. You have to watch the scene where she on the phone with them, and they back there just wrecking shop on the place. I said, oh my God. First the Fighting Temptations, now this. And I said, that's really cute. But anyway, they've been out here working for real. All right, child stars. So you got that going on, right? And then Tanya is one of those people that is so self-absorbed Your sister is on the phone with you, and you can clearly hear that she got something going on, and she talking about her meeting some dude that's gonna make her a country singer. Okay, K Michelle. Even though K Michelle, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. But I was just like, girl, all right, and then gonna say something, I need you to watch my kids for 3 days. She ain't got 3 days, okay? So at this point in time, she just like freaked that. She went and cashed in all her stocks and bonds. I guess whatever money that her parents left over, because we did find out that her mama died when she was younger, like 11 years old. And all her savings and all that, and she just said, F it, since I got 3 weeks to live, I'm not finna just sit up here and do nothing and just wallow in my grief or whatever. I'm finna go live for these next 3 years. And so she did that. She went to the place that she wanted to go to, and that was the poop, okay, where Chef Didier, was there. And that scene when they was on that airplane, I have never got on a plane where it was the seats in the middle like that, and then the seats on the side. I have never got on a plane like that, and I would never want to get on a plane like that. And then when that motherfucker was trying to put his seat back, I said, that is some rude stuff. Now, granted, I understand that the seat is supposed to go back because that's what it's supposed to do, but it's called, can we have a little bit of respect for the person behind us? Like, could you just sit back or turn around and say, would you mind if I let my seat back a little bit? I don't want it to be on your knees or nothing like that. That's what I would do. But of course, everybody is not me. And so I was with Georgia when she was pushing that seat back, and she told them, that's a big old man. That's a big old boy. Come on now. You see that? And dude gonna say something, well, you wouldn't have no problem like this if you would have got first class. I said, you said that like we can afford it. Okay, she said, well, what's the price? I said, oh, you can? She said, girl, yeah, bitch, I ain't got nothing else to do. And so she went on ahead, got her little seat up in first class, got, situated and all this stuff, pampered. Okay, I said, now when I was in first class didn't look like that for me. Okay, I rode first class a couple of times. And where's the champagne like that? Okay, where is the cart where the chicken and the turkey is coming out like that? I was mind fucked when I first got on my first plane ride. Okay, and I thought that first class was supposed to be like that. And I'm telling you, the TVs and the movies, they be setting us off about what real life events and real life situations supposed to be like. It is not like that, okay? But anyway, moving on from that. So she get to the poop. She get helicopter in, and this is another one of her privilege that she was able to afford because she put that money up. And she just spending money because at this point in time, she just don't care. And it's understandable. Somebody tell you got 3 weeks to live. I mean, what the hell am I gonna do with the money? But at the same time, I know she wanted to just live her life, but I was just also thinking, like, couldn't you put some to the side and give it to like your sister's kids or whatever? Or donate to charity. But then again, it's like Georgia looked like the type of person that probably already did some stuff like that, and so now she's gonna splurge on her, and so I'm not really mad at it, you know what I'm saying? And she get there, and I feel like what this movie is showing us is like how the rich be treating the people that they feel are lower than them, and how staff people be treated and everything and be disrespected, and sometimes they be working so hard that they can't even take in the surrounding where they're at, because once she got there and she was at the reception desk and they was trying to check her in, her room wasn't ready, so they had to put her in a presidential suite that was $4,000 a night. Bitch, what? Okay. And she said, go ahead and book it. I said, which I cannot wait till I get to a point where I could just be like, money is no option. Option. You know what I'm saying? It's no problem. It's no problem. You know what I'm saying? Did I blink? You told me a price, bitch. Did I blink? Go ahead and book that shit. But Georgia looked up at the ceiling, and the ceiling was pretty beautiful. And she was like, don't this just make you want to cry? And the girl said, you know what, I haven't noticed, okay? And I was just like, wow, you work in some place and you don't even know what the surroundings are? That's how much they be having them working. Now, you got Gunther, okay? Gunther was a goon, As soon as I heard her name, anytime I hear somebody named Gunther or Gunther, Baby, I just know they're gonna be up to something. And Mama really was. She was straight by the book. She was Matthew Cragen's little lookout, snitching all that stuff, getting information. And she already told us, I looked through everybody's stuff. I said, oh, well, let me put a lock on my shit, okay? Because Queen came up into her room and her stuff was already put up, and she said, oh, so you the one that put my stuff up. Please don't go into my suitcases and stuff and put my stuff up if I didn't ask you. Okay, please don't do that. I don't need you looking at my stuff. I don't need you looking at anything in my suitcase because you don't know what's up in there. Anyway, moving on from that, she gets up in there. We get these, she want to go to a shopping place, and she told these ladies, make me international. And they was like, they looked at her and said, we shall try. I said, I said, was that a little bit of shade? I said, no, you're not going to look her up and down and say, we shall try. I said, and they tried, and they did. I said, y'all didn't try, y'all did that. Because Queen Latifah came out of there, or I should say, Georgia came out of there looking like Georgina. You know what I'm saying? She came out there looking fancy. And I was like, all right, come on, you mean to tell me they know how to do black hair out there? I said, what? They tweezed them eyebrows. They put a little blush, put a little bit of mascara and foundation on their face, and then popped out their hair. I said, all right, Queen. Baby, when she was trying to do that thong, that shit was funny. But she did that. And then, of course, the fashions in this movie was just... One thing that I love about Queen Latifah is Queen Latifah has never... ever, in my opinion, from what I've seen, she's never really had a bad outfit. Everything, I guess they make you look good when you got the coins. Remember when Nene said they make it in your size when you got the coins? Bitch, Queen Latifah got the coins to look good, and she looks good all the time. Okay. And I was just like, all right, girl, you was working it up in here, because when she came to that dinner in that red dress, put in your red dress, I said, come on, in your high heel. I said, you probably had on some kitten heels or some little flats. I'm just saying, y'all just know it. Queen Latifah don't look like she know how to walk in heels, okay? That stud stem don't know how to walk in them heels like that. But anyway... So she get there to the hotel, and she had that red dress on, looking real pretty and everything. And I mean, she looked like the belle of the ball, and she took the attention away from everybody, because you had Matthew Cragen, who is the owner of the place that she used to work at, and he was down there with this other I don't know if he was a senator too, the white guy and his wife, but I know that the black guy, Dylan, he was a senator from New Orleans, and he was supposed to go down there to see Queen Latifah church, and then he wound up pulling out because he up here lollygagging and skiing and playing with these white folks, okay? No shade, but that's just what it was. He said, bump these regular people that got me into office, and let me go play around with these people that's using me, because that's literally what Matthew was doing. He needed his vote for whatever, to get his business or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Get whatever situation he needed to get pushed through. Okay. And so that's why he got him out there, pampering him and all that stuff. And, Matthew out there cheating with his secretary. That's what she looked like. And he's so paranoid. I can't be with somebody that's just paranoid that everybody out to get me, the competition coming to get me and all this stuff, because this whole movie, he felt like Georgia was the competition. He kept on trying to see, because he like, I know everybody out here, but I don't know who she is. Is she looking to do this? Is she this? Is this? I'm like, just enjoy your time cheating. Okay, like, what's the point of cheating if you can't just enjoy it? You came to a whole nother country to cheat off on your wife. So just enjoy it, okay? Your paranoid skits. He was just doing a whole bunch. He was just being very paranoid for no reason. And they was just irritating me. But I did like the fact that when she got there, again, it goes to show how, sometimes some people, I guess it's showing like how sometimes the rich, they lose their sense of humanity sometimes, the way they look down on people, and not all of them, but some of them. And in this case, that's what they was doing. Okay, the way that one of the server guys had accidentally poured some stuff on Matthew's hand, the wine and all that stuff, and then Matthew gonna tell his boss to fire old boy, and I'm just like, it was an accident. Come on now, let's not do that. He needs that job, the way they were judging, like, come on, I just didn't like it. But then, you know, you get Georgia who comes in and she's giving you regal. She's giving you real. She's giving you, if she was really rich, but she's nice. You know what I'm saying? She's down to earth. She's relatable. Even Chef DDA liked her, instantly felt, you know, not in love with her, but in like with her and wanted to be friends with her and all that when he realized that, you know, she ordered up the whole menu because he doesn't make any menu, the same menu twice, right? And so she said, I might as well just order everything. And she didn't want no substitution. She wanted to eat it the way that the chef made it. When you get the other table, they taking out this, taking out that, taking out that. I can't stand when a person do that. I said, well, if you don't want this, just go somewhere else and order that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like if you're in a restaurant, like a 5-star restaurant or whatever, and the chef is really out there just working hard to put out this specific type of dish, and you want to substitute, girls, go somewhere else. Okay, that's kind of rude to me, you know. But he comes out there and Matthew had told old boy to let the chef know that he wanted to have him come talk to the table. And so when the chef comes out there, he thinking that he finna come out there to him. He winds up going over there to Georgia and having a whole conversation and becoming good girlfriends and kikiing with her, whatever. He looking salty as hell. I said, yeah, sit your ass down because it ain't all about you. All right, can't throw your money around this time. And so you got that going on. Meanwhile, Senator Dillon's tried to link up with Georgia. Georgia said, girl, please, okay? Sir, you were supposed to come down to New Orleans and you were supposed to speak at the church, whatever, but you didn't. I ain't got time for you. Scoot along, scoot along, scoot along. Okay? The way he had his chest puffed out when he was getting into that pool, that whirlpool. Oh, bitch, I want to get into that. The way my body feel, I just want the water and them jets to just be beating my fucking back in, okay? But anyway, you got that. When she did her little spa day and everything, it was, and that girl was hitting her with that's what is called a Swedish massage. It was hitting her with the stuff. And she was like, no. She was like, I do it love. I do it love. That was funny. Wrapped her ass up and all that stuff, only for her to say, oh, I gotta go pee. I would have been like, you know what? I'm over it and I'm done. Okay, this is my time to clock out because you're not gonna play me like that. If I was one of them service or whatever, the people that was doing the stuff, the massage. And then the one when the girl that was sleeping with Matthew Cragen come down there and she was being real rude to the staff. And then Georgia has to come over there and say, don't be talking to her like that. It was like, I was just telling her that she had a crick in her neck from holding her head in a messed up position or whatever, you know, from your phone or whatever. Miss Gurley didn't want to say what she really wanted to say. She had to make up a line, say, you know, with your phone. And Georgia had to let her know, bitch, your shit fucked up like that because you up here fucking with you got so much stress in your neck because you up here messing around with a married man. And basically you got, how you get a crick in your neck from being on your knees too much and sucking dick. To all my suckers, have that ever happened to y'all? Now, I know about lockjaw because whether you're sucking or you're licking, you can get lockjaw from either one. I know that for sure because I don't suck. I lick. I've had lockjaw. Y'all know what I had? I had lockjaw from that. I had cramp for... This ain't the right video. I had cramp fingers and all that for that. But girl, that shit blew me. I said, not in the middle, girl. Hold on. Let me stretch this out. We was going to town. But anyway, I was just like, what? And then she just let that lady talk to her like that. And I said, girl, you know you was guilty because you ain't say nothing. And I was like, all the ladies up in the office, they don't want to say nothing to me because they know. I said, girl, yeah, it's obvious as hell. What you think? And she was like, I can't break up with him because what do I have? I didn't finish school. I was with George, like, all of the problems that you have right now is real simple. Break up with the man, go back to school, find you something else to do. Okay, that's all that it is. You know, that's it. Meanwhile, you see Georgia, she want to go snowboarding. When I tell you this movie is so serious, this was another scene just like in Taxi. When you saw Queen Latifah on that bicycle at the beginning of the movie, You'll see her on the snowboard and she's taking snowboard lessons, right? And everything was going cool at first. But then all of a sudden she keeps going and the momentum just keeps going and going and going and she can't stop. She's out of control. She just keep on going all over. Next thing you know, Matthew Cragen sees her and all of a sudden he wants to start getting into competition with her. I just said, leave her alone. You know, it just gives me feel like a black woman can't just go out and be by herself and luxuriate into her own well-being and have her own space and have fun with herself without somebody coming up here bothering her. I said, leave her alone, nigga. All right, he was irritating me the whole movie. His whole face just irritated me. Y'all know they used to be Angelina. I don't know if they was married, but I know that they was together. Angelina Jolie used to fuck around with Timothy Dalton. That's his name. I said, child, he ain't aged well. He did not age well. And I said, now, Angie, what did you see in him? Because I didn't get it. But, because did y'all see that scene? If you seen the movie, it was that scene where they was on the elevator. And I'm talking about Matthew and old girl that he was messing around with. And when they was kissing up in the elevator, I said, oh my God, he don't know how to kiss. Maybe because they ain't got lips. But at the same time, he just didn't know how to kiss at all. It just felt nothing sexy about it. No chemistry. Sloppy. Like he was trying to gnaw her face off, and it just was just, I was just like, please, fast forward. I was so glad when Georgia came up into that elevator and stopped it, like, girl, what the hell is that? But when she was on that snowboard, she just kept on going and going and going, and I'm sitting here like, you want us to believe that that's her? I said, if y'all want us to believe that that was Queen Latifah, at least get the body double and the stunt double to be at least the same size and the same way, okay? Because it's going in and out. You know, I'm looking, I'm like, why the stunt double a little slimmer than Queen? I said, you know damn well. I said, I crack up. I know it ain't to be taken serious, but I crack up each and every time. I be rewinding that because that probably was one of the funniest parts of the movie, okay? And then she wound up getting on the magazine, the snowboarding magazine. And then, you know, she go base jumping and he want to have a competition with her about that too. And then once it's time for her to jump, she jumps. He don't. Because he afraid of heights or whatever. He a little scary bitch. That's just all it is. And I was just like, child, this don't make no sense. Meanwhile, back up in New Orleans, Sean trying to figure out what's going on with her. And he comes to her place and found a little boy. And he told her where she was at. He wound up, I don't know how he got a ticket, but he quit his job and he came out there to find her, okay? He said, I need to get my woman. I said, now, technically speaking, she ain't your woman yet. He said, but she about to be on care if it's only for 2 days, okay? That's just what it is, you know? George's diagnosis was just so messed up to the doctor that he was just going out of his mind, stressed out about it, okay? Because he like, I can't believe this. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, wow, at least you care enough, because he actually went back to try to figure out what was going on, you know? Meanwhile, Sean went there. He got on the airplane. You know, he's scared of flying. He's just freaking out on the airplane. He finally gets out. He gets in a taxi cab to go to the poop. They can't get over the bridge, over the mountain, because it was like, it snowed the night before and it looked like an avalanche, whatever. So it was blocking and they had to wait for them to remove the snow. So they not going to, the road wasn't going to be clear to go either way. Mind you, Georgia was on the opposite side trying to get through. You know what I'm saying? And so they had to go back to where they came from. Well, Sean said, F that, I'm going to get out and I'm going to climb over this mountain. He said, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough to keep me from you. Girl, I said, really, Sean? He said, yes. The things I do for love. And I said, all right. You know, I will cross the ocean for you. I will go and bring you the moon. He said, yes, I'm going to do all of that because I did cross this ocean for you. Now I'm going to climb this goddamn mountain of snow for your ass. And you better take me. I said, you know what? All right. Didn't have to put it like that. I was going to do that anyway, you know. But what else happened? Back over there in the hotel, you know, she got to talk. These people all of a sudden want to latch on to her. They want to latch on to her now that they see that she cool beans and everything and that she just a real chill person. And Matthew still got people sneaking up on her and all that stuff. Gunther, okay? You got some of the employees talking about they can't trust her or whatever, but then they like, she's nice and all this stuff and all that. Okay, cool. They see her personality. They see that she's real. But, you know, they had invited her to go see Smokey Robinson. They went to go play some craps, I don't know, craps or whatever on the table. She winds up winning $100,000 in our US dollars. And she was like, ain't this about a bitch? I'm getting all this money, winning all this money, getting all this stuff, and I'm supposed to be dying in a couple of weeks. Like, what is going on? I would have been pissed off too. It would have just been like when she found out in church. She was in that quiet. She just started saying, why God? Why? Why God? And then she said, I didn't sleep around, even though my sister did. I said, now, girl, you didn't have to put Tanya on blast like that. Now, granted, she got 3 kids. We already know. Okay, but you didn't have to do that while you up here trying to lay your sins bare. Okay, you didn't have to do that. Put your sister on blast. No. But back at the poop, okay, they do go see Smokey Robinson. And, you know, that scene always gets to me. I ain't gonna lie. When she was sitting there, and she had that tear come down. I think she had a tear come down. I don't know if she had a tear come down, but baby, I did. It gets me every time. You know, him singing, and then it's just like you reflecting on life. And then she's getting ready. Gunther had found her letter that she wrote to her sister about the disease. And then once she found it, she realized, oh my God, she really is a good person, and I shouldn't be doing this. And so she goes down there and told Matthew Cragen, she's a good person. I'm not doing this shit. The only thing is, you should already know who she is because she used to work for you. And I think she had her store ID. So he went and called the people at the store to look her up and got her information or whatever, and found out that, yeah, she used to be an employee for him up until like a couple of weeks ago or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, at the same time, it's like, this woman has said absolutely nothing about you. Besides, the only thing that she called you out is the fact that, yeah, you're going to have a shitty fourth quarter because somebody told her that, you know. That's what old boy that worked with him showed her, okay? And that's just what it is. And the only reason why she put that out there was because you was being an asshole to her. But at the same time, she really did not say anything negative to this man, didn't do nothing to this man or whatever. And he just all up in her Kool-Aid, all up in her nut and trying to crack. You know what I'm saying? I was just not here for it. And they had like this big dinner. And before that, you know, she went down there to cook with Chef Didier. And she found out that Gunther know, because Gunther all of a sudden was being nice to her and everything. And of course she found out that Gunther has told Chef Didier because, you know, he was in his feelings and everything. And so, you know, when she helped him cook, they put her sitting at the table with them people. Okay. And I was just like, ew, can she sit with people that's real? And so at this point, you know, people, I guess, there actually just started liking her because she's just naturally just a good person. I'm talking about throughout the whole hotel because she was honored and all that stuff. They mentioned her on the speaker and all that. And then at one point, Matthew wanted to take it upon himself to kind of put her on blast and say that she ain't nobody, but she used to work at cookware and all this stuff. And they was like, can you explain yourself? She was like, while you up here judging us, she said, listen, y'all the one that thought that I was somebody. I just came out here to blow my money. That's it. And I was like, girl, what? No, I came out here to blow all of my money. Because, see, they told me I was supposed to be dying in a couple of weeks. All right. And it was like, what? I said, bitch, I wouldn't have gave them motherfuckers no explanations. Okay? Freak that. I would have been just like Chef Didier. You don't owe these people anything. Okay? And I was just like, child, it took a person like Georgia to come into these people's lives to tell them and to show them that, one, you got to live life to the fullest. That's one. And two, you got to be good to people. That's just what it is. Like, be good to people. It doesn't take much and it doesn't hurt to be good to people. And I just don't understand why people like put, you know, people that they feel is lower than them or, you know, not in the same position as them down. I don't get that because you got all this money, you got all this access and everything, and that can be taken away from you just like that. All you have to do is have one wrong move, put your money in the wrong stock, okay? let the bubble burst or whatever again, like it did in 2008, like it did with the Great Depression, lose all your money and you're going to be in the same position as everybody else that you was looking down on. You know what I'm saying? It could go like that. Your stuff can go, into foreclosure, close down, bankruptcy, all that. And that's basically what the movie is trying to tell you about. And then when that happened, you made Matthew look stupid. And so after that, this fool went and went and got a bottle, drinking and all that stuff, and was out there on the ledge of the hotel. And they go call Georgia to come talk him off the ledge. Excuse me, sinuses, sorry. What? We're not doing that. Again, why is it that black people got to come in and save these white people? I'm sorry to make it about race, and I know it was Queen Latifah movie or whatever. I don't know who the director or whatever, but at the same time, you disrespected me, and I have to come and talk you off a ledge? You didn't even really apologize to me, but you're getting your feelings. Instead of just saying, my bad, you go get drunk and put yourself on the ledge. You would have had to drop. I don't know. You would have been just sitting out there like an ornament because you would have froze. I wouldn't have came out there. Somebody else would have had to come out there. Okay? And then that's when she hears Sean came up there. I said, child, all right. And then we find out that she really doesn't have the disease. It was just a flaw in the x-ray machine. And it needed to get fixed. That's just what it was. Baby, do you know I would have sued? I would have sued, okay? Matthew would have been, he wouldn't even been bankrupt. He just would have been broke, okay? Because what you're not going to do is, and you know, he didn't even know some of the stuff that was going on in his own stores, okay? I don't ever want to get so big and so successful that I got multiple businesses out there and I don't know what's going on in either one or most of them. You know what I'm saying? And so you got that happening. I would have sued so bad because you had me thinking that I'm on my last dying breath. I didn't spend all of my money up because I'm thinking I'm finna die. And then they probably gonna try to use the excuse, well, you should have got a second opinion, then you wouldn't have been through this. Girl, what? You shouldn't have told me that in the first place, okay? That's what it is. Meanwhile, her and Sean, they get together. They wind up opening up a little restaurant down in New Orleans, had the people that she liked. Chef DDA came down there. Emerald the gossip came down there to visit on the opening. And everybody had a successful thing. The girl that was cheating on, Matthew was cheating on his wife with, she left, opened up I think she went back to school, opened up her own business stuff or whatever. He done lost all his stuff. He became a monk with the doctor who also gave up his doctor pedigree to go become a monk and all that stuff. And Gunta, she got a little private agency, detective agency thing going on. And that was basically it. Let me tell you something. The moral of the story is, and I love this movie because, again, it speaks to me. Like I said, I'll let so much time go past without doing certain things and without living. There's been times that I literally have not been living. I've been just existing. And that's exactly what Georgia's character was. Queen Latifah's character was doing. She was just existing. She wasn't going out there living her life. You know what I'm saying? And it took for a bad situation to happen that she thought that her life was about to be ending soon for her to actually go out there and live life before it was over, And we shouldn't wait till things like that happen. And I know with me, that's exactly what happened. For real, for real. This year, it took a minute for me to start living, and my mama got sick, and then I had to deal with that. I was getting over a real bad case of depression, bout of depression, and my mama got sick, and then I almost threw me back there, but then I saw that she was doing better, and so I was like, no, we're not finna go back there, situation with my own anxiety. I had to go to surgery, for myself. I had a cyst on my ankle. That's what it was. That was bothering me. Got that out the way. Didn't let that stop me. Had a good summer. And then all of a sudden, I had a death in the family again. And so it was just like, oh, no. But we're not going to let that get you down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad that I'm in this place where I actually feel like I'm starting to live, you know what I'm saying, and not just exist. And that's what the moral of the story is. You have to get out there, and you have to not just sit back and let life pass you by. We only got one life to live, y'all. Okay, make it the best. But anyway, I hope y'all did have a little life living yesterday on Merry Christmas. Okay, and I hope y'all live it up and do it up on New Year's. All right, so y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'm gonna be back probably this week, because honestly, tomorrow is what it is. But what actually went on? I feel like we could take a day off for what it is, but you know, I'll think about it. But you guys enjoy, and I hope you have a good one. And I will see you guys later. Peace.